crime and safety. Your future depends on the right measures for crime being put in place. And I think you're mature and smart enough to realize it's not just about police and soldiers patrolling the streets. It has to start with healing ourselves and our communities and giving our at-risk youth a second chance to become productive citizens. Many of you will know a young person that the education system failed, who, if he or she had that second chance through mentorship, training, remedial education, and job placement, could become a positive contributor to our society instead of chopping and pushing badness. Time come to use your vote to change that. Find out everything you need to know about voting at markgoldingja.com/vote. Remember, get out and vote. Your voice, your vote, your choice. Domestic violence is higher than ever. Violent crime is fed by a general lack of moral norms, discipline, and behavioral standards in this society. We must address this. Time come to establish legislation with effective mechanisms and remedies to protect survivors. Time come to implement support centers in every parish to provide safe havens for the survivors of domestic violence and sexual assaults. Your vote matters.
Jamaican people want better.
Education. Education is the best antidote to poverty, passing from this generation to the next. Your vote can help to make tertiary education more accessible to everyone. Your vote can help eliminate the requirement of a guarantor for students to access a student loan. It can help to cap student loan payments at a manageable percentage of your actual income, so that the state, not you, the student, bears the risks of low pay or unemployment. And if you lose your job and you're unemployed, we will suspend loan payments and tack them to the back end of your loan without any penalties. That's what your vote can do. Find out everything you need to know about voting at markgoldingja.com/vote. Remember, get out and vote. Your voice, your vote, your choice. Our environment. We need a government that means what it says when it comes to protecting our environment. The cockpit country, our rivers, our mangroves, coral reefs, and our beaches. That doesn't just say nice sounding things at international climate conventions, but meanwhile allows what's happening here in Jamaica to destroy our natural environment permanently. We need a government that ensures that the National Environmental and Planning Agency, NEPA, is really independent and can protect us. That will amend the law so that there are heavy penalties on big polluters who recklessly damage our country. We know climate change is real, and we're willing to fight for change. Find out everything you need to know about voting at markgoldingja.com/vote. Remember, get out and vote. Your voice, your vote, your choice. Jobs and wages. So many of you said you wanted to become successful, to help out your families and enjoy your life. Do you realize that many of the world's largest businesses today are in the same age range as many of you? Amazon is 28, Google 24, Facebook 18, Instagram 12, and TikTok is 6. New technologies will continue to disrupt and supersede existing industries. And as the world goes increasingly digital, Jamaica must not be left behind. We need our own digital transformation, bringing affordable broadband internet to every Jamaican home to help our young Jamaicans to compete and outshine their peers across the world. Your vote can help us to make those necessary changes. Find out everything you need to know about voting at markgoldingja.com/vote. Remember, get out and vote. Your voice, your vote, your choice.
There comes a point in each person's life
where they are tasked with an important decision. A decision that may affect not only them, but also their country.
Change gon' come, change gon' come, oh, yes it will.
A decision to keep things the way they are, or a decision that will bring meaningful change. We choose change to provide wider access to homes and land ownership, for good health care. There's a travel advisory issued by the U.S. State Department advising of the poor state of our hospitals and the prohibitive costs associated with accessing private health care. And access to quality education from early childhood to the tertiary level. A change to decrease crime and give our youths a chance. A change from unfulfilled promises to renewed trust. A change from corruption to good governance.
If I were in your position, I would take for myself and hand over to someone else who is not compromised.
We choose a Jamaica that is run democratically, not autocratically. We choose a Jamaica where if you break the law, you pay the price, no matter who you are. If, like me, you truly want a better future for all Jamaicans, not just a few, then make the decision to choose change for yourself, for your family, and for Jamaica.
Change gon' come. Oh, yes it will. Oh, yes it will.
The following message is brought to you by the People's National Party. Was brought to you by the People's National Party.
Not one new high school built in 9 years. Children learning in church halls. Desks falling apart. Termite damaged roofs. Is that choosing Jamaica? The PNP will invest in education again because we choose you.
%100% pay raise for MPs.
The truth is you get the quality of governance that you elect. And every government is afraid to touch it because if you touch it, people say you don't deserve it. Why we should pay you more and the country not running well? The country not running well because of that very reason.
Public work has been waiting years for theirs.
I mean, we've done our homework, so I don't know that these salaries
you don't want me to share in the public.
Put parliamentarians and ministers in Jamaica higher than any other country in the Caribbean
region.
You're trying to stop me from sharing. No, I'm not.
They say choose Jamaica, but it's clear they've been choosing themselves for nearly a decade. The PNP believes in a fair deal for our public sector workers. We choose you.
Jamaica's public health system is broken. Every week we hear the horror stories. Long waiting times, no beds, basic equipment not working. Hospitals and clinics are in crisis. While this government cuts ribbons, Jamaicans are being left to suffer in overcrowded, under-resourced facilities like this one. The next PNP government will change this. We're going to shift focus. We want to prioritize actual care for people when they're sick, not these mega projects with huge cost overruns and that can't finish years after this.
We set the standard Monday and we are here again today. You're out in the numbers and you're showing that we're tired of the pressure and we want Jamaica to move forward under the People's National Party. I'm very happy with what I've seen today. And we're not only you who came with us, but the response on the road from the comrades, as the comrades running out of them house, from left, right and center, when them hear the PNP passing through. And that is an indication that the comrades are ready for September 3rd. Because on September 3rd, we are going to vote out the labor rights and vote Mark Golding in as your next Prime Minister of Jamaica and the People's National Party as a government of Jamaica. Comrades, you have suffered for 10 long years, but hope is on the way. Comrade Mark Golding is here to lead you out of sufferation, to lead you out of struggle, because we have the answers for Jamaica. We have the plan that will move Jamaica forward, because we know too many of our people are in sufferation. Too many of our people are still in poverty, and we want to see everybody have money. We want to see everybody have work. We want to see everybody have business. We want to see everybody succeeding in life. And the only way that can happen is under People's National Party government. Comrades, this is not a long meeting, but I just want to express my gratitude to each and every one of you who came out today to support me and to support the next Prime Minister of Jamaica, because you have shown today that we are ready. We're going to beat them bad. We don't beat woman with stool, we beat them with everything what we have. Because we are get rid of them. Them not going to have no more talk in a Westmoreland. Them not going to have no more talk in a Jamaica. So comrades, as you know, when we leave here, the tour really continues into Western Westmoreland. We're going to meet Comrade Hales and his team right there in Big Bridge. So those who feel to come, feel free to continue if you want. And I think there's a meeting that will end in Grange Hill in the night. So I was letting you know the entire schedule that we have. But no further from me, I wanted to hear from the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. Are you ready for Mark Jefferson Golding? Well, Central Westmoreland is ready. We have shown him love, and he also loves you. So listen to your Prime Minister right away. Big up for yourself.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, Comrade Dwayne Vaz, next Member of Parliament for Central Westmoreland. Comrades and friends, first of all, I want to thank each and every one of you who has been on this tour today. We went all over the place, and everywhere we went, the people are coming out and were hailing us and showing us their support and love. So I can feel the energy of the People's National Party here in Central Westmoreland. And I'm asking you all, please, to continue to keep the fire burning, so that when 3rd of September comes, Dwayne Vaz is returned as the Member of Parliament for Central Westmoreland, and the People's National Party can form the government of Jamaica. Comrades, there are a couple of things I just want to mention. The Prime Minister has been going around making speeches about how the Jamaica Labour Party rescued the economy of Jamaica. That is a complete falsehood. When we came to power under Portia Simpson Miller at the beginning of 2012, the government of Jamaica under the Labour Party had crashed the economy, and we were in bad standing with all of the international financial community, including the IMF. We took a year to restore confidence in the IMF so they would put Jamaica back in a program. And we delivered on every single item in that program on time. So by the time that we left office in March 2016, the economy was back on the right track. The debt had come down from 147% of GDP down to 115, partly as a result of the fiscal discipline that we had followed when we inserted the fiscal rules in the law, which has been the charter to keep Jamaica on a sustainable path, but also because of innovations like the debt swap that we did with PetroCaribe, where the government of Venezuela forgave well over $1 billion US of debt so that our debt to GDP ratio could come down even further. Secondly, I hear them saying that I hear the rumors being said that them can tell you if you vote for JLP or PAP in a polling station. That is a complete lie. There is no way of tracking your vote. Your vote is confidential. So anybody who wants to vote for the PNP, no care where them live or who them know, go out and vote for the People's National Party and put your X beside the head. You don't have anything to worry about because nobody can ever know how you voted in that polling station. Comrades, the next PNP government is going to be a government to uplift the people. We are looking at a very progressive policy on land. We want to reduce the 60-year period that persons living on government land have to wait before they can acquire a title, and reduce it to 25 years. So anybody who's been living on their land for 25 years, if they don't have a title, they can get a title for that land. And if you haven't been there for 25 years, but you're well established and you want to buy the land, we will enter into negotiations to sell you for a very reasonable price and on terms that you can afford. We are going to build 50,000 affordable houses on public lands not suitable for agriculture, with at least 500 in every constituency, including here in central Westmoreland. And we will be selling those affordable houses at a price that does not include the value of the land, so you don't have to pay for the land in the price. And that means you're going to become wealthier the day you buy that house, because you're getting not only the house, but you're getting the land that the house is built on, and you're not paying for that. We are going to reform the National Housing Trust. We're going to have the rent-to-own program so that persons who can't qualify for a mortgage now because they can't prove their income, they will be able to go into one of these affordable homes as a tenant and pay the rent each month equal to the mortgage. And if they can sustain that for 6 months, we will treat that as proof of income, that proof that you're able to service a mortgage, and we will convert the rent into a mortgage. You can draw down the loan and buy the house and become an owner of that house. And we're going to establish a special deposit fund for young people in the NHT so that any first-time buyer of a home up to 45 years old will qualify for a $500,000 grant, money they will not have to repay, courtesy of the People's National Party government, as long as they've been in the National Housing Trust for at least 2 years. We are going to establish a special fund to work with the churches in the country, because we know that the churches do very important work in communities, looking after the elderly, looking after the single mothers and the teenage mothers, and we want to support the churches in that work. So we're going to establish a special fund of $1 billion per year to support the outreach programs of the churches across Jamaica so they can deliver more effective programs partnering with the government. We're going to establish a youth innovation fund so that young people who are entrepreneurial and want to set up their own business, whether it be in the world of tech, whether it be in the world of entertainment, whatever their field may be, they can get funding to get a bus and move up in life. And we're going to establish a special fund for persons with disabilities, because I'm on Marky G. My father was the first orthopedic surgeon in Jamaica, came here in 1953 and dedicated his entire working life to uplifting persons with disabilities in Jamaica, establishing the Mona Rehab Center, now called the Sir John Goling Rehab Center, named after him in his honor in 1996 when he died by P.J. Patterson's government. So I have been around persons with disabilities my whole life, and we are going to set up a special fund to help persons with disabilities get ahead. We want them to be fully included in society and to have access to all of what society has to offer. So they will get their assisted aids. They will get grants so they can establish working from home programs that they can make a living without having to move around. And we'll fix up sidewalks and so on so that persons on wheelchairs
can move around without too much obstruction, because the People's National Party is for everyone. And most of all, we're going to establish a government of integrity, a government where the people can have trust and confidence in their leaders, because we are not here to scrape. We're not here to use the people's resources for friend and company by ripping it off. We are here to make sure that every dollar that is for the people is spent on the people. And we will bring impeachment legislation into the parliament, because we don't want to see a situation again where a member of parliament can be caught on video beating a woman with a stool, bad, and nothing don't come out of it, and they're even running him again as a candidate. It's a shame and disgrace on the people of Westmoreland and the people of Jamaica, especially our women. No, that is why we're going to be bringing the impeachment bill to amend the Constitution to have more accountability. So people, there are many good reasons to vote for the PNP on the 3rd of September, and to return Dwayne Vaz to Parliament. He is a committed servant of the people, and he has served you well in the past, and he will serve you well again. So I'm asking you all, please, on the 3rd, come out in your numbers, and everybody, bring a neighbor, bring your friend, bring your family, and get every PNP vote in the box. X beside the head. Power to the people. The word is love. One love, comrades. God bless you all. It's been an honor and a pleasure to be with you today.
Thank you. Let me hear it for the comrade leader. Give him a Central Westmoreland shout. And on behalf of the campaign comrades, I want to say thank you all. We have been good, we have been disciplined, we have been on time. And so the campaign now moves to Western, because this is a parish tour. And as Comrade Vaz says earlier, those who want to join can join. But we'd love to have all of you at the parish, at the meeting tonight in Grangeville Square, starting at 6. So they're going to motorcade on from here through Western, and we're ending up in Grangeville. Comrades, thank you all. You have been good. The comrade leader will pause for lunch, and then we're going to link up with Western.
PNP believes in a fair deal for our public sector workers. We choose you.
Jamaica's public health system is broken. Every week we hear the horror stories. Long waiting times, no beds, basic equipment not working. Hospitals and clinics are in crisis. While this government cuts ribbons, Jamaicans are being left to suffer in overcrowded, under-resourced facilities like this one. The next PNP government will change this. We're going to shift focus. We want to prioritize actual care for people when they're sick.